and we are back with another banger. So please smash that like button, you guys, and subscribe. And yeah, man, we're gonna be talking about Oleksandr Usyk versus Anthony Joshua 2 coming up. Um, they're talking about that this fight might go down in April, you guys. So it's looking like an April date so far. Um, the more and more I think about this fight, you guys, this is a very dangerous fight for Anthony Joshua. A lot is at stake, man. We already seen one of the big guys go down in Deontay Wilder. Um, he did very well, in spots, but eventually he succumbed to Tyson Fury and his attack, man. Um, but Alexander Usyk, his style is different than Deontay Wilder's. They got two different styles, and styles make fights, you guys. Styles make fights, 100% of the time. And I really, really, truly think that Oleksandr Usyk can implement his style the right way he needs to against Anthony Joshua, like he did in the first fight. I told you guys that Oleksandr Usyk was gonna win. I was one of the only channels that predicted that, but hey, I predicted it. Not now. Could any of us have predicted a possible knockout? Okay, a possible knockout for Alexander Usyk. He could have possibly stopped Anthony Joshua. And I think a lot of people forget about that. Smash that like button as soon as you guys come in here. Donnell was happening. Rich gang, gang, gang. You already know. But yeah, man. What changes for Anthony Joshua in the rematch, you guys? What changes? A lot needs to change. In the next couple months. We already heard that Anthony Joshua has put on some new. He's invited a new trainer to his stable, and I truly think that how much can you possibly learn. Okay, listen to this. How much can you possibly learn in a couple of months? How much could you possibly learn in a couple of months? The guy's only got a couple of months gonna be able to work with Anthony Joshua, and I really feel like he's looking for a new trainer, man. Last I checked, Anthony Joshua was looking for a new trainer. He went to Canelo Alvarez's camp. He looked and checked him out. Eddie Reynoso, he had talks with Eddie Reynoso. You know, I really think that he needs to switch trainers. But this should have happened a while ago, you guys. I think it's a little bit too late right now, you guys. I mean, his styles make fights, and Anthony Joshua was just not ready, and is just not ready stylistically for Alexander Usyk. I mean, he's all wrong for Anthony Joshua. He's faster, he's quicker. Um, I'm not gonna say he's stronger, but Alexander Usyk is very strong for his weight. Um, and I just really think, man, I really, really, truly think that I don't know. I really think that Anthony Joshua has to switch trainers, man. The more and more I think about it, there's no way. Like the more and more I think about it, you guys, there's no way that Anthony Joshua can go along with the same trainer that he's had. He has done nothing for Anthony Joshua. I mean, I'm not gonna say he has done nothing, but in the last fight, what did he do? Obviously, he won them championships and stuff like that. I'm definitely gonna, put that into the equation. But as far as what has Anthony Joshua's coach done for him lately? And my personal opinion is nothing. In the last couple months, he lost to Usyk. His coach should have been, telling him about a game plan. Instead, Anthony Joshua is going from, you know, coach to coach. He's checking out coaches right now. So, Alexander Usyk, Donnell in the chat says Joshua too robotic for Usyk. Usyk is too slick for him. I can see that. I can see that. A lot of people thought, a lot of people thought that. So yeah, man. Um, I think that Anthony Joshua's got to get it right. But like I said, man, I just don't see him getting it right. I don't see him getting it right in the next fight. It's going to be too short of notice. Anthony Joshua is already he's already, been fighting the same way for so long. He's been fighting the same exact way for a while now. So it's like, how can it change now? I think a new coach could implement a new game plan. Nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing, but Anthony Joshua just what he was getting hit way too much. And he was getting hit by punches I feel like he didn't see coming, and those are the worst punches to get hit with. The punches that you don't see coming, you know? And the more I think about it, man, it's just like wow, man. It's like wow, man. It's I gotta take my hat off to Oleksandr Usyk, man. I gotta take my hat off to the man, man. The man is a beast, man. The man is a beast, you know. He took the titles from Anthony Joshua and he never gave them back. And I don't think he's gonna give them back in April either. I'm betting again I'm betting again for Oleksandr Usyk to win. He might even stop him this time, you guys. That's the crazy part about it, you guys. He might even stop him, man. The more I think about it, and the more everything is getting clearer for me. Looking at this fight and the build up and stuff like that. Um, if it wasn't in my personal opinion, if it wasn't for, you know, the rematch clause, would Anthony Joshua take this fight? Because the more I think about it, it's like I don't even think Anthony Joshua really wants this rematch. Anthony Joshua is a really good fighter. I'm not taking anything away from him. He could have possibly beat Deontay Wilder. He could have possibly beat Tyson Fury. But styles make fights. I've been saying this, guys, for the last 3 years, okay, minimum, that Alexander Usyk was gonna beat Anthony Joshua when that day comes, and nobody believed me. Nobody seen it. Nobody said anything about it. I didn't get no credit until now, until he did it. When he did it, that's when people were like, "Damn, Corey Lee was right the whole time." Go back and look at my videos, man. Back in the archives, man. A couple years ago, I said it, and it was just one of those things, man. It was like I truly believe that Alexander Usyk is the best heavyweight in boxing right now. I think he's the best heavyweight. I think he's better than Tyson Fury. I think he's better than Deontay Wilder. I think he's better than Anthony Joshua, as we've seen already. And people still don't want to give him the credit. People still don't want to give him the credit, but it's all good. I feel like the more he wins and the more he keeps doing good, I think eventually he'll get it. He might not get it until his career is over. You know, I mean, you guys got to understand, man. Alexander Usyk doesn't even have that many professional fights, so it's like, how can you even, how can And he's done all of this. He's done all of this in a short period of time. I mean, Alexander Usyk's got good wins on his resume. He's done everything in under 20 fights. You know, he. A lot of people say about the Chaz Weatherspoon, um, about the Chaz Weatherspoon, um, about that win that he got against him. People say, he's not ready and all of that. And then he did his thing against Derek Chisora. You guys know he beat Derek Chisora in 2020, about a year ago, and then he fought Anthony Joshua September 25th, and that fight was awesome. Tony Bellew, he knocked him out. Murat Gassiev, he was undefeated, 26-0, big time boxer, big time slugger, and still to this day, that's Murat Gassiev's only loss. And I just think that I think Murat Gassiev still has stuff in the tank, and it just styles make fights. You know, then he beat Marius Briedis, which was his closest fight to date. That was a very very close fight for Oleksandr Usyk. That was a mid decision win. That was for two of the belts in the World Boxing Super Series. Um, he beat Marco Huck. And a big win that I feel like a lot of people that haven't forgot about, but he fought Michael Hunter when he was only like 14-0, 15-0. He fought Michael Hunter. Michael Hunter at that time was undefeated, had never lost. Okay? Not only did he beat Michael Hunter, I feel like he could have stopped him at the end. He could have stopped Anthony Joshua and Michael Hunter in the 12th round. Both of them guys could have suffered defeat to Oleksandr Usyk, the feather fisted puncher that a lot of guys in the chat say that he is, which I don't think he is. I think he has power, and I think he'll show it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. I'm gonna go to another topic. I just really wanted to get this out of the way about Oleksandr Usyk and Anthony Joshua because I think Anthony Joshua is risking his career on this fight, man. Um, Two losses in a row that solidifies that it wasn't a gimmick. It wasn't a fluke. This Alexander Usyk is the real deal, and he's here to stay. That's what this second fight, that's what this second fight is gonna say. And we'll see. We'll see. I think Oleksandr Usyk has all of the tools to be the best heavyweight in the world. A lot of people didn't understand that or believe me or see the vision, but now they see. They see a lot more clearly than they did 3 years ago when I said it. They thought I was crazy. They thought I didn't know shit about boxing. But Oleksandr Usyk, in my personal opinion, has always been one of my top fighters, pound for pound. And he's one of the only heavyweights you can actually throw in the pound for pound because came up from another weight class, which was cruiserweight. You know, he came up from another. Smash that like button as soon as you guys come in here too. You guys, let's get these likes up. But he came from another division. He came from another division, and he won all of the belts at cruiserweight. He was the undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world. Beat everybody at cruiserweight, and then moved up and then beat as some would say, the number one guy at heavyweight with only 3 fights at heavyweight. In his third fight at heavyweight in his career, his third professional heavyweight fight. Okay, on his career, he beat what some would consider the best heavyweight in the entire world. Oleksandr Usyk did that, mind you. Anthony Joshua was an Olympic gold medalist as well. Okay, so you can't discredit Oleksandr Usyk's win. I feel like he was very slick. He was punching in and out, and he was doing his thing, man. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'm going on to the next subject, and peace out, guys. Next subject.